Good morning, one and all. In last videos, we have seen the different real-time devices of industrial automation device such as a DCS related experiments and SCADA related experiments and PLC related experiments. Okay, and in this video, we are going to see the additional experiments of industrial automation. Okay, so additional experiments means we can implement the same different experiments by using the different softwares. Okay, so in such a way I'm taking the PLC. Okay, so by using PLC we can implement the digital circuits, analog circuits, as well as the real-time devices. In this video I'm going to explain uh, a logical gates operation by using PLC. That means how we can implement the ladder logic using the PLC. Okay, our experiment name is PLC logic gates implementation. Okay, so before we are going to implement the logic gates using PLC, PLC means a programmable logic controller. Okay, so by using this PLC we can make an automation. Okay, so that let us see how logical gates are operating. Okay, so logic gate is a digital device. Okay, uh, in digital circuits we can use this logic gate is a basic element to implement the higher order circuits. Okay, so we have the basically 8 logic gates. 8 logic gates are buffer gate, NOT gate, AND gate, and OR gate. These are the basic gates. Okay, from these basic gates we can implement the remaining gates such as a XOR gate, and X NOR gate. These are the derived gates from the basic gates. And we can also implement a NAND gate and NOR gates. These NAND and NOR gates are the universal universal gates. Okay, but nowadays we are using the NAND and NOR gates to implement any real-time devices because of they consume the low power. Okay, that's what only they are called as the universal gates. Okay, so let us see the basic gates operations. That is buffer gate. Buffer gate means that is a transparent gate. When we are giving the input as a 0, it gives output as a 0. When we are giving the input as a 1, it gives output as a 1. So that its schematic symbol is just like as a vertical triangular, sorry, the horizontal triangular. There is an input and there is a output. That means it has only one input and one output. Okay, come to the truth table for this one is when we are taking the single input, it gives the two possible states. This is the input and this is the output. Those two possible states are a 0 and 1. When input is 0, output is 0. When input is 1, output is 1. So that it is called as the transparent gate. Whatever the input we are giving to this buffer gate, it produces the same thing. Okay. When input is 0, output is 0. When input is 1, output will be 1. So this is the buffer gate operation. and another gate is a NOT gate. NOT gate is a one of the basic gate. It produces a negation operation. Negation means complemented operation. Okay, so when we add the bubble at the output of the buffer gate, it gives the schematic symbol of NOT gate. Okay, so again it is a single input and single output device. Single input means only one input and only one output. Okay, the truth table for this one is like a buffer circuit. While taking the single input, it produces the two possible states, that is 0 and 1, and its output is, see, when input is 0, its output will be 1 because of this bubble at output. Okay, so 0's complement is 1, so that when we are giving the input as a 0, it gives output as a 1. For 0 input, output will be 1. For 1 input, it gives output as a 0, that is 0. That means negation operation. It gives the negation operation. So this is the NOT gate and buffer gate operations. And look at the two more basic gates we have. They are the AND and OR gates. Okay. Now come to the AND gate. AND gate. The symbol for this AND gate is, it has the two inputs. Two inputs are input 1 and input 2, and output is, for example, Q2 or Q3, whatever may be, that is our wish. Okay, so this is called as the two inputs. Okay, and one output device. Come to the truth table for this one is, it has the two inputs, input 1 and input 2, and output Q2. Okay, so while taking the two inputs, it produces the four possible states. Those four possible states are 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, so the statement of this AND gate is, when both the inputs are in a high state, then only the output will be high. Remaining states will give the output as a 0. AND operation means product of two inputs. That means Q2 is equal to I1 into I2. Okay, the product of 0 into 0 will give the 0, and 0 into 1 gives the 0, 1 into 0 gives the 0. So that only 1 into 1 gives the 1. Okay, so that when both the inputs are in a high state, then only the output will be high. In remaining states, the output will be 0. Let us see the logical gate implementation using the PLC. Okay, now come to here. So for this purpose, I am choosing the Logosoft V8 module. So only this is the simulation module. We have different PLCs in real time. That is the Delta PLC. We have Omron PLC or Allen Bradley PLC, GE Fanuc PLC. Okay, so based on our applications, we can use them. Okay, but for our understanding purpose, I am taking here as a Logosoft VM or V8 module. Okay, so for this purpose, we have to install that Logosoft in our laptops or on our computers. And next, while selecting this one, it shows this display. Okay, on this display, we have to select the this icon. See here, this is the convert to LAD. Already it shows us some icon. This, okay, when we can see this icon, it gives the only FBD. FBD means only a functional block diagram. Okay, when we are directly going to the FBD, we cannot understand the process of device. So that's what. So before we are going to uh, dry FBD, we have to implement the ladder logic. Okay, for this purpose, I'm going to select the ladder logic. Convert to LED means convert to ladder logic. When we click on this one, it gives the ladder logic. Okay, ladder logic means is the schematic for, just like as a ladder. Okay, so there is a vertical lines just like as our ladder, and there is a horizontal lines. Okay, this horizontal line is called as the rung, and vertical lines are called as the power rails. Power rails means excited energy levels. Okay, so on this rung we have to place the devices. Okay, so now I'm going to implement the buffer gate and not gate and the AND operation. Okay, so for this purpose there is a different tools. Okay, from these tools we have to select this one. Okay, there is a different tools there. That means say contacts we have, coils we have, and special functions we have. So based on our applications we can choose them. Okay, but for our experiment we need only the contacts and the output coils. Okay, so for this purpose I'm taking the two contacts, that is the make contact and a break contact and a coil. Okay, now when we can click on it and drag on it one, it gives the one switch, that is the normally open contact. When there is no vertical line between these two lines, that is called as the normally open switch. Normally open switch means initially the two terminals are in a open state. Okay, if you can understand directly. See, normally open means actually this is the this is the symbol for normally open. Okay, normally open means if you can come to the relay connection, there is a two terminals. There is a two terminals, and I'm taking toggle switch. This is the toggle switch. Toggle normally open state. Okay, normally open means initially there is no connection between these two terminals. Okay, okay, when we can excite it, when a normally open contact is energized by the power supply, then a normally open contact will becoming as a normally closed contact, so that it considered as a one. Okay, and come to the normally closed. Already I explained the same thing in class. This is the normally closed contact. Okay, initially the switches are in a closed connection. Okay, when a normally closed switch is energized by the power source or a power supply, a initial normally closed contact will break the contact, so that it becomes normally open, so that it considered as the zero. Okay, so this is the operation of normally open switch and a normally closed switch. Okay, simply when it is energized by the power supply, it makes the contact. When it is energized by the power supply, it breaks the contact. See, that is the difference between the normally open contact and a normally closed contact. Okay, now come to the operation. Okay, so this is the normally, and I'm taking the one more is normally closed. Look at here, this is the normally open and normally closed. I'm taking the two outputs for each. This is the buffer output and this is the not get output. Okay, for AND operation again I'm taking the two inputs. I1 and I2, and one more output is I3. Okay, so when we are seeing this display, all the elements are in a ideal. Okay, that means there is no connection from input to output and from input to power rails. Okay, so if you want to make an automation, we have to make a connection between the power rails as well as inputs and outputs. Okay, so to make the connection we have to select this arrow. So look at this arrow. Okay, when we can select this arrow, it gives the symbol like this. Now we can make the contact. Okay, okay, I'm enlarging it. So this is the ladder logic for buffer gate and NOT gate and AND gate. Okay, now whatever the theoretical process we have seen in that theoretical, okay, those theoretical matter is implemented using PLC here. Okay, now after drawing the diagram on a ladder logic, we will go to simulation process. Okay, otherwise we have to press the F3. Okay, when we can press the F3, it gives the simulation. Okay, see here, when there is no simulation, the lines are in a normal color. Okay, when we can go through a simulation part, all the black makes the different colors. Okay, power rails taking as a red color and rungs are taking the blue color like this. Okay, now look at here, I1 is a one input, I2 is another input, and these are the three different outputs. Okay, Q1 is the buffer output, Q2 is the NOT gate output, and Q3 is the AND gate output. Okay, let us see the operation of NOT gate, buffer gate, and AND gate using PLCs. Okay, so already explained the theoretical part. For buffer gate, when input is 0, output will be 0. Okay, that means there is no red line in this one. Okay, when input is 1, output will be 1. When input is 1, then whenever the coils are energized by the power source, that blue makes the so that means blue will become as a red color. Okay, this outline circle. Okay, look at here. So this is I1. When we can press on it I1, look at here. The blue became red. Okay, this is the energization. When it is energized by the power source. Already explained, when normally open energized by the power source, it makes the contact so that it supplies the current to the device. So that it takes the state as 1. Okay, for input 0, look at here. For input 0, output will be 0 for buffer gate. For input 0, then output will be 1 for a NOT gate. Okay, and next one is when input is 1, the buffer gate output will be 1, and for input is 1 and NOT gate output will be 0. Look at here, the bulb. Okay, Q1 bulb will be on, Q2 bulb will be in a off state. Okay, so this is the NOT gate operation. Okay, and come to the AND gate operation. So please observe this AND gate. AND means product of two inputs. Okay, so if you want to make the AND logic using a PLC, we have to make the series connection of contacts. Okay, for OR logic, we have to take the parallel connection of logic or parallel connection of contacts. Okay, for AND purpose, we took the series connection of switches and output is in the connection of series. Okay, now we know the statement of AND logic. When both inputs are in a high state, then only the output will be high. Otherwise, the output will be low. Okay, look at here, the Q3 is in the off state, so that its related bulb is in a off state. Okay, because both the inputs are in a off state. Okay, when any one of the input is energized by the power source, any one of input, whether it is I1 or I2, I don't know. Okay, when any one of the input is energized by the power source or power rails, then only the output will be off. Okay, look at here, I2 is energized by the power source, so that it brings the red color. Okay, that means normally open contacts is energized. Okay, so this it is a 0 and 1 state. For 0 and 1, 0 into 1 will be 0, so that its output will be 0. Then related bulb is in a off state. Okay, again 1 0 state. When I1 is energized by the power supply, then the current is passing through this I1, then it is entered into the I2, but there is no operation in I2, so that the Q3 is in a off state. Okay, so that the Q3 is in a off state. Next, the last, this is the 1 0 state. Okay, when both the switches are energized by the power supply, look at here, the current is passing through the I1 contact as well as I2 contact, and which is entered into the Q3, so that only the bulb will be high. In previous states, the bulb is in a off state. Okay, so this is the PLC logic gates implementation. Like this, we can implement so many logical devices. Okay, thank you one and all.